So, it's Easter Sunday. Absolutely beautiful day. Don't really have a whole lot to talk about, but I wanted to show off my new guitar. It's Jackson, not entirely sure of the model. I've been going to Long and McQuaid for months, and I kept seeing a guitar that looked like this hanging off the rack, and I kept saying, like, I'm going to buy that when I get the money, and I never did get the money together. And of course I went back to the store, and it had been sold. So a couple weeks ago I went up there again, and lo and behold, this guitar was hanging on the wall. $225, and I couldn't say no, right? Let's have a look here. It's pretty nice. I like it a lot, but it needs new strings. Let's play some Judas Priest. The first song I ever learned how to play on guitar, Breaking the Law. Fuck that. Let's do Leather Rebel. Alright, so this one goes out to the guys in Allagash. I'm sure this one will be familiar. So besides showing off my new guitar, there were two things I wanted to talk about in this video. One of them is kind of picking up from where I left off in the last vlog, just talking about where I am in my life right now. And the other thing I wanted to talk about is the potential starting of a Patreon page for HeavyNFLD. In regards to where I am in my life right now, going through all these things I'm going through right now, I'm the most torn that I've ever been in my life. I've never been this conflicted on what to do, but I realized a lot of things in the last month or so, and I think I'm going through this period where I'm realizing that I have a lot of problems that need to be addressed in my personal life, and slowly but surely I am tackling them one by one. One of the biggest things was just my diet. I know that's not really like on topic in regards to what I want these videos to be about, but part of the reason I'm making these is because I want to be more personable to the HeavyNFLD audience. I want to seem like, you know, a creator that actually cares about what you guys think, and I want to, you know, seem, yeah, I'm just repeating myself. I want to seem more personable to you guys. So I guess it's not such a big deal that I'm talking about that kind of thing. But for the past, pretty much all my life actually, I've had a horrible diet. I mean, I've eaten like shit, junk food and takeout like every day, all the time. And my metabolism was keeping up with me until a couple years ago. I think it was until I got to college when I started really noticing that I was like packing on the pounds, you know. So I realized that there wasn't really any getting around it, and I just decided to quit cold turkey. You know, I don't eat takeout, I don't eat junk food hardly at all anymore. I mean, I kind of broke it by having smokes last night when I left the levee for the Sea Dogs show, but that was the first time in like 3 or 4 weeks that I've had anything of that sort. So I think I'm doing pretty good, and I already like have noticed a change. I mean, I feel less fatigued. I feel less tired. I feel more energetic. I feel like I have I feel less stress to an extent. I actually feel like I'm already losing weight and just gaining back, you know, the energy that I had when I was a little bit younger. And it's really nice to see positive effects from something that, you know, you only started doing a couple weeks ago, and that makes me feel a lot better about myself and makes me feel more positive, which correlates to my ability to focus on the projects that I'm working on when I'm not at work, such as HeavyNFLD. So I guess that's how this all ties in. And yeah, the other thing that I wanted to mention was the Patreon page. I don't want to seem like I'm asking people to give me money. I don't want to be the kind of person who e-begs. The fact of the matter is, the job that I work, it's just slightly above minimum wage. I'm not making a whole lot of money. And the camera that I'm using to record this right now is good, and like, you know, it gets the job done. But it is from before 2010. I got it for a birthday present back when I was still in high school, and it's definitely dated. It shoots in 1080p, yeah, but it's still not the highest quality. So the real reason I want to start a Patreon page is so I can get a new camera, so that I can make stuff like this and the movies that I'm working on and the live sets that I record better. I want them to be the highest quality possible, and this camera is just not cutting it anymore. So I want to start a Patreon page just so I can get a camera, and I don't want anybody to feel obligated to give me money. You know, it's entirely optional. Everything that I do in regards to HeavyNFLD is always going to be free of charge. You know, it's always going to be non-profit. So if you guys think that starting a Patreon page to get to, like, so that you guys can help me make this project better for everybody involved, let me know what you think, either in the comments on this video or send me a message on the Facebook page. I want to hear your input. I want to know if this is a good idea or if it just seems like I don't know, a waste of time, I guess, because I know that this scene is really small and there's not a whole lot of people in it, so it's not like I'm expecting, you know, $10,000 or something like that. Just enough to get a camera, or even like half the funds to go towards getting a new camera would be better than nothing, right? Alright, well, that's all I wanted to talk about, so I'll see you guys in the next video.